Welcome back, folks. That's by Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. And when last we left off, we encountered someone with a truly superheroic bladder. If we're going to get him away from the security room, we're going to have to be very sneaky about it. How we're going to do it has been quite obviously spelt out. We need to find some light switches and turn off lights in certain rooms and on in other rooms to spell something out on the monitors. What, we don't quite know, but I have got an idea from this here. Maybe we need to spell WC. We'll see if we can. Maybe this room is one of the rooms we have to turn a light on or off in. So, let's have a look inside. Well, there's certainly a lot of things in here, including a switch. But it's not a switch that we can use, so this room isn't going to be important for that puzzle. Let's look at the things from left to right, starting with the dartboard that has Dr. Marcel's face on it. Clearly not everyone that works here likes him.
There's a picture of Dr. Marcel pinned in the middle of it.
Can we talk to the picture? We probably don't want to, but the option's there.
Bullseye!
Same to you, mate.
Now, can we take that pin? That's something that we could definitely use.
There are no darts.
Well, we can't take any darts, but can we take the pin?
It's attached to the wall. Doesn't matter. It's useless without darts anyway.
So, no pin for us. Harvey, do you have anything to say about this?
What do you make of this, Harvey?
Throwing pointy objects at things looks like my kind of fun.
Sadly, we don't have many pointy objects. We could throw a pen at it. Let's throw the pen at it. Okay, that's silly, and I like it. Can we use the comic book to any particular effect?
Captain Useless's headquarters, the basement cave. At the push of a button, the tactical console converts into a foosball table that's unfortunately missing its ball.
Time for an epic quest to get that ball, I think. That could be several comic arcs easily. Let's try using a toenail.
No, those aren't brutal enough for this kind of sport.
You're just not throwing it hard enough. What about the paper cup?
No, those...
That's not going to work either. This might work, though.
I think I have a triple 20, triple 12, bullseye, and then a couple of other... Wow! That's over 1,000 points!
You are the best darts player that anyone has ever seen, Edna. Have you considered going pro? You probably have. You definitely should. Let's look at the bubblegum dispenser. Hopefully we can get some bubblegum.
Ooh! Look, Harvey! Chewing gum!
I could go for some chewing gum right about now.
Do you have any gum for me?
I wouldn't be much of a gum dispenser if I didn't.
True enough. Can we get some? Can we?
Yippee! It still works! Blah! Old and inedible.
Oh, what a shame. Can we have some anyway?
Yippee! It still works.
This looks to be the same.
Blah! Old and inedible.
Maybe if we fire enough pieces of bubblegum at the window, it will shatter and then we'll be free! It's definitely a long stretch, but it could work. Okay, Harvey, can you take this apart with your mind and find some bubblegum that isn't old and inedible?
What do you make of this, Harvey?
Yippee! Artificial coloring and chemical taste enhancers.
You're certainly excited, but then again, you haven't actually tried any of it.
All improvisation is wasted on this. The dispenser isn't latched.
Careful, Edna. Could be a trap.
The bubblegum dispenser is a trap? To be fair, I've played some games where that could very well be a possibility. Can we doodle on it?
I'd better mark my way here.
Okay, that's brilliant. You did that very quickly as well. Marvelous. It's the little things that makes this game great. Captain Useless?
Captain Useless's greatest shortcoming. He can't blow bubbles.
How did you reach the ceiling, Edna? Probably best not to answer that. Let's try the water cup.
That's not a beer tap. It's a chewing gum dispenser.
Dispenser.
All right. If you're so formal all of a sudden, I'll call you Madam.
Clever pun there. I like it. Now let's see if we can smash it.
No, no. Don't ever bite the hand that feeds you.
I wasn't planning to use my teeth. The chewing comes later.
Even if what it's feeding you is old and inedible gum? Let's look at the coffee machine next. Maybe we can get some coffee.
Coffee, coffee, heavenly brew. You lift my morning spirits anew.
Hey, poetry. Nice to hear. Let's have a conversation with the coffee machine.
Coffee, black. Computer, blast. The replicator is on the fritz again.
There are quite a few Star Trek references in this game.
No filter. And more importantly, no coffee.
Oh no, no coffee. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible for me because I don't like coffee, but for you, it sounds pretty terrible.
I might be a klepto, but stealing someone's coffee machine is pure barbarism.
Okay, fair enough. I can understand that. Harvey probably doesn't mind though.
Harvey doesn't need any coffee. He's completely wound up as it is.
Nickety bickety, nickety bickety, nickety bickety, nickety bickety. Cuckoo!
Fair enough. Let's try and hide a toenail in here.
Just to make the flavor perfect.
Maybe for you, but not for anyone else. Look, more toenails! How many has it been now? I'm sure someone's keeping count. Will the pen make it even tastier? It's now ours. Surely we can put it in our inventory now. No? Oh, okay, fine.
Andy Boy has the amazing superpower to make see-through coffee.
You mean he doesn't actually make anything because the coffee's not there? Or is it truly invisible? Who can say? It's time to use the paper cup.
Can't do that. The coffee pot is empty.
It was worth a try. Now let's smash it.
I prefer my coffee without a mallet if you don't mind.
Really? I'm the total opposite.
You don't drink any coffee.
But surely it tastes better after giving it a lump or two.
But you still won't like it, Harvey, so is there any point? Time to look at the soap.
Splishy Woodruff, 2-in-1 power gel.
2-in-1? What are the things that it does apart from clean? It cleans and it makes gold! If there was such a soap, the gold market would crash so quickly.
There are less subtle ways of telling me that I've got a dirty mouth.
I wasn't doing that, I was just expecting you to have a conversation with the soap. Okay, it can be interpreted like that, but that's not what I meant.
Splishy.
We could take this to Bladder and keep making splishy sounds. Okay, that would just be cruel, though. We should totally do it.
Splishy.
We don't have the option to, sadly, but maybe we can get some of that in our paper cup.
Shall I wash you, Harvey?
Oh, sure. And after that,
Well, we've already heard that one. I imagine all of the dialogue here is going to be the same as it was in the men's room.
What do you hope to achieve by...
Indeed, I think it is. So, we will not try anything else, and instead, we'll look at the cabinet door here.
A plywood board hanging on hinges is blocking my view.
Well, obviously, you should talk to it and try and get it open.
I imagine it must be pretty depressing to be a cupboard door.
how do you figure?
Well, open, closed, the whole day long and nothing in between. No shades of gray.
So consider this conversation closed.
Well, if you're gonna be rude, I won't even try and open you. Oh, okay, we'll try and open you, but first, let's try and pick you up.
It is tightly hinged.
Fair enough. Let's actually try and use all the items on it first, and then try and open it.
Shall I put you in this moldy old cupboard, Harvey?
Oh, yeah, and after that, it's your turn.
I doubt she's going to be that enthusiastic about that. Toenail?
My marvelous things don't belong in a musty old cupboard like this. They belong in a green meadow in Happy Item Land, where they can play joyfully with other happy items all day long.
Ah, the mythical Happy Item Land, where all objects that are no longer in your inventory go. It is a mythical place, a wondrous place, a place where nobody picks you up and stuffs you in their pocket forever. It is truly marvelous. Let's see if I can doodle on it.
My marvelous where they can...
Nope, can't doodle on it. Can I Captain Useless it?
In this panel, we see Captain Useless getting himself locked in a cupboard.
That's quite an adventure. Can we paper cup it?
If I put it in here, I hope it stays off my back for good.
Have you got rid of it? Oh, we're gonna have to go get another one now, Edna. Look what you did. I was sort of expecting you to put that away, but I'm insistent on having these. It's a good thing there's a near unlimited supply in this room. Just waiting for me to get another one.
This one is as soaked and filthy as the last one. And I bet it's just as useless, too.
You keep doubting, Edna. You're going to be proven wrong just like everyone else. Okay, probably not. It's likely that everyone's right that they're useless, but I'm going to keep hoping. Keep believing. Now that we have the cup back, let's use the polo mallet on this.
My marvelous where they can...
Okay, we can't use the polo mallet, but can we open it? Aha, there are things in here. There is a jar of marmalade, some cornflakes, and some cereal. Let's look at the marmalade.
Ugh, dried rhubarb compote.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Let's talk to it.
Rhubarb, 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 rhubarb.
Yeah, that would probably happen to me too if I tried to say that word really quickly.
What for? To seal leaks in ships' hulls?
If we happen to be on a ship, it would certainly be useful. Can we take it?
Looks like it's dried, stuck to the cupboard.
I guess that's a no. Harvey, can you get it off the cupboard?
Look, Harvey, marmalade.
Bummer. My money was on preserved alien specimen.
Could be. I was just guessing, too.
You should read the label. It would probably sort out the confusion. Then again, it may not.
Not necessary. This goo is already growing its own toenails.
Ugh. Let's use the cup last, just in case.
They're already marked. This either reads rhubarb compote or Roswell complot. I rate both the same grade of probability.
Me too. Captain Useless?
In this panel, we see Captain Useless mistakenly eating tiny Dr. Vegetabler for breakfast.
Oh no! I hope they're okay. They're probably not okay. Can we smash it?
I'd rather not. If I damage one of the jars, it could possibly flee.
We don't want it to flee. Are we gonna put this cup in here?
I don't want to pour any of this into the glass and lug it around. It might take control of my soul and force me to commit unimaginable atrocities.
Yeah! And we both know that job has already been taken.
I didn't know marmalade could do that. Huh. You learn something new every day. Let's look at that box of cornflakes.
Chocolate chunks. Ingredients: industrial foam and sugar. It says there's a surprise in the box.
But obviously, we should get that surprise.
I better not establish an emotional bond with them. That would make it hard for me to eat them later on.
Fair enough. Let's use it.
Hey, there was a surprise in there. It's a brand spanking new authentic police badge with small parts that could be swallowed. Cool. I bet only the toughest cops get the small parts that could be swallowed.
Do we have a new inventory item? Oh, we have a new inventory item! We didn't get the chance to use all of our items on the box, but that's fine. We have a new thing. Say hi to the new thing, Harvey.
I'll turn a blind eye to him.
And let's introduce this to the second most important thing in our inventory. The paper cup.
No, I don't drink while on duty. Plus, The cup is empty anyways.
And empty it will probably stay forever. Ooh, we actually have the box.
I will definitely not put the badge back.
Because you like authority?
Yeah. And the free parking spaces in front of headquarters.
They're quite useful, to be fair. Can we use this on my toenail?
It's not illegal to chew one's toenails.
But you'd need a license to carry concealed weapons with those toenails.
There are not many nicer compliments you can pay a woman.
We've learned something about how lethal Edna's toenails are.
Captain Useless doesn't have a badge. He's got a low-paying job at Greenpeace.
We should probably get a badge. It wouldn't cost him that much.
Hey, you. Don't combine upstanding items of the inventory at random. I'll put that all into the police record.
You can't tell me what to do. I'll use items all over the place.
I would be a bad cop without my nightstick.
But I want to be the bad cop.
You can both be the bad cop. Now let's use the box.
Yummy. And this exquisite hissing that accompanies the dissolving of dental enamel.
I should listen out for that hissing whenever I decide to eat cereal. I think we're going to have to use things on the box rather than using the box on things.
Cornflakes aren't easily drinkable. You'd have to let them soak in milk a few minutes before you can do that.
You're just not trying hard enough, Edna. Toenail?
I'll put the toenail in this box. That way, I won't lose it.
Excellent plan. Time to get another toenail. And time to use the pen on the box.
Yeah, there's a puzzle on the back of the box. But for all I care, Bobo Bear can get lost in the maze.
Oh, but Bobo will be lost forever. Do you not care for Bobo? Well, you already said you didn't care, but you should care for Bobo. Let's use the comic book with this.
Captain Useless eats his cornflakes only with warm milk and sugar.
Whereas I typically didn't have milk at all on my cereal. Let's use the polo mallet on it.
My mallet doesn't eat cereal.
It doesn't look like it eats much of anything.
Doesn't it? You should be taking better care of your mallet.
Are you hungry, Harvey?
Not really. It feels like I've got a stomach full of cotton balls.
That's because you do. There's one more thing that we can look at. This box of generic cereal.
Vitamino. Contains the best ingredients from 3 hand-picked rabbit hutches.
Ooh, sounds horrible.
Hello, granola.
Hello.
A whole alphabet full of vitamins. And still at a loss for words.
How ironic. Can we take it?
No, thank you. That sounds too healthy for me.
Plus for me, it tastes awful.
No, thank you. That sounds too healthy for me.
Harvey, would you like a healthy breakfast?
Do you want some granola, Harvey?
Eee! Healthy! Ugh.
I'm not surprised at that reaction. Can we doodle on it?
Give me all your great unhealthy things. I go great with any topping.
Yuck!
Do you? I highly doubt that.
In this panel, we see Captain Useless, using his superpowers to pick the banana slices out of his cereal.
Good luck with that. You're going to be doing that for a while with granola. Let's try and use the toenail on this.
Give me all your great unhealthy things. I go great with any topping.
Yuck!
Did it actually use the toenail? No, it did not. It's time to arrest the granola. It's the only way.
Give me...
Okay, that is the same. We can't actually use that with that. That's an item that can only be used with things in my inventory. Could we get a cup of granola?
Give me...
Yeah!
No is the answer. So the only thing we can do now is look at the window.
Is the sun rising or setting right now? I've lost all sense of time in my cell.
If you wait long enough, you'll find out.
Voice activation will be included in the next Windows version.
I see what you did there. Very clever. Ooh, this one's actually openable. Can we take it?
We won't need any windows where we are going.
Will you need roads? Harvey, what do you think?
Look, Harvey. Freedom.
Yippee! We're just inches away.
I'm not surprised we heard that dialogue again. It's time to arrest the window.
Tell me about freedom, Harvey.
There is no police force needed because the only law is Murphy's Law.
That's not a good thing. I think just using items on the windows gives you a different piece of dialogue for Tell Me About Freedom. So let's see if we can use this. Can we actually go in? No, I don't think we can go through that area, or rather out. I suppose you're going in the window to the beyond, but that's being really pedantic with words. And so, when we come back, folks, we've left this room a massive mess, and we've grabbed 2 inventory items. One that may be useful, and one that definitely won't be. But it is tasty. And so, when we come back, folks, we'll show these off to Bladder, and then we'll head downstairs. You know what, actually? We'll show these off to Bladder right now. Or one of them, rather. Let's show him a handy-dandy badge. And arrest him for crimes against drinking water. Seriously, he definitely should be arrested for that.
This here is the sheriff. Hand over the master key now.
Don't get on my nerves.
It was worth a try. And so, when we come back, folks, we'll be going downstairs. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.
Yummy. And this exquisite hissing that accompanies the dissolving of dental enamel.
Just how much cereal is in that box? We may never know. Later.